Why is it that every bullshit company has to resort to investing into crypto? I swear, it's like MicroStrategy, Mara, and then now GameStop. I'm not joking. The reason that GameStop at one point was up like 15 to 20%, it hit highs of $31 per share, it was because it announced today that GameStop is investing into crypto, or at least it's speculating to potentially invest into crypto. For those that do not know, GameStop has about $4.6 billion in cash reserve. That's actually how they're able to earn so much interest off of, the cash that they have in their accounts. The reason why they have so much cash into their accounts is because remember that whole GameStop movement while everyone was trying to pump up their stock? GameStop actually sold a ton of their stock because they knew it wasn't going to last. So again, while all of you guys continue to bag hold that stock, they locked in profits because they knew they were able to get it for a huge discount. With that being said, they have a ton of cash and now they're speculating with the idea of, hey, frick it, let's just invest into Bitcoin. And of course, just like every Reddit trader's wet dream, that would make them happy. GameStop soars, it pumps to highs of $31. It was announced to our LPP group and my eyes just lit up. It was the perfect recipe to short. It's an overvalued piece of shit company that, again, is just hyping up their stock price with a bunch of BS that will not sustain itself. I would love to see GameStop invest into crypto. The reason why is, can GameStop pump up? Sure, in the short term, but we all know Bitcoin always crashes down and it crashes 50 to 70%. It would be the funniest thing to see GameStop burn through $4.6 billion worth of cash that they made through a pump and dump, and for them to lose it on another pump and dump. Brian Cohen, I don't think he has the cojones for that, but again, we'll go ahead and see. With that being said, I opened up short on GameStop as it hit highs of $30 per share and shorted it with about $100,000 down to the lows of $27. I walked away with 7.1K. I closed out my entire short and I left myself with my lucky -1 share. I also shorted Coinbase. Coinbase actually reported really good earnings. They exceeded expectation and exceeded revenue. I was kind of bummed to see that, but I saw that there was some sell-off potential because of how low it hit of 280. It went back to retest. I opened up short, and then I covered at oversold levels. I made 5.4K, closing that short out completely. The only other one was PLTR, walked away with 5.9K, and the last one was Reddit. I walked away with 1.3K, shorting that one from the highs all the way down to the lows. A very simple trade, not much going on there. So overall, right around $19,000 is what I made today. A great comeback from my loss yesterday of a 6.8K loss on PLTR. Just like I've shared with you guys so many times before, I love showing you guys my red days. I love showing you guys my green days. It is all part of trading, right? And this is why I do it live in front of my LPP team all the time. Again, I know some of you guys might not like my tone because it's somewhat maybe a little bit more aggressive because I talk about these bullshit companies, but someone has to call them out. While everyone is encouraging you to pump and buy and buy and buy, while markets are at all-time highs, yet inflation is rising, yet Trump is talking about tariffs that will instill volatility and cause markets to drop in a moment's notice. Everyone is still encouraging you to buy while no one is taking downside risk into consideration. Don't get me wrong, buy at your own discretion, but never buy without taking downside risk into consideration. And that's always what we're here to preach. Make that money and bounce. Never be afraid to lock in profits. And that's exactly what we did today. So I'm very excited to end the week with you guys tomorrow for our live trading session. And if you want to tune on in, it's going to be that second link in the description down below. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think about GameStop announcing that they are speculating about investing into Bitcoin. Another MSTR copycat and another bullshit company that simply is running out of options into how to succeed. So I appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.